I told myself I don't think this show. Bam, we're live. I don't think this show has ever started on time. The UFC show is the least. Oh darn it! You know what I wanted to ask Stein? I was gonna say this UFC show is the least professional show that I do, but I wanted to ask Alex Stein about that, about the importance of that word. Well, I guess he fluctuated a little bit in his He didn't want to give words. I feel like a precise definition, but I wanted to talk about professionalism, because it's so interesting the way people view what is professional as opposed to what is professional to military guys. So once you know some mil guys, like, you know, operators or people who are like out in the field, their level, the general public doesn't view that as professional, when in reality that is the most professional, because every decision is, you know, life or death. It's like being fucking part of an F1 team, right? Your car is always going 200 miles an hour, and fucking something goes wrong and someone pays the ultimate price for it with their life. And so I used to always trip that people couldn't recognize how truly professional Dave Castro was versus what their impression of what professional is.
I feel like they just think like, oh, doing something hard for an extended period of time, like that makes them professional. It's like, it's not just like the doing of the hard things. It's like being good, like learning how to, the different skills, the different intricacies of each task. That also makes you, that's what makes you professional, I think.
You're just say that again. Your dedication or your understanding of the precision of the task, the precision within a task.
That's what makes it. That's what makes you.
It's not. It's not whether you wear a tie or where you post stuff on Instagram or that.
Yeah. That doesn't. None of that should
matter. Gabe from Paper Street Coffee, nice shirt. We are expecting Justin Nunley, a comedian from TikTok. He's the Listen guy. Oh, maybe I should pull up one of his videos. Listen. Justin. Oh, and I sent you notes too. Justin Nunley, Instagram. But I didn't send you this. Let's play one of Justin's. Oh, this one's a little behind, because I just saw some of his other posts. Let's see. Share screen. Bam, Justin. So this guy's for those of you. Oh, here we go. Here he is with his family. Here we go. Come on. That wasn't his traditional stuff. Hold on, let me find something that's very traditional for him. Let's see. How about this one?
All right. Listening to Leonard Skinner while flying an airplane. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out. If you know, you know. You did not just hit a cow with an airplane. All right. Listening to Leonard Skinner while flying an airplane. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out.
So is Is Justin Nunley's Instagram account behind his TikTok account? This is more like his secondary?
I think they're in congruence. I don't know.
Because I feel like some of these these ones are just pinned up here. I've seen these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever is hacking into my Netflix account and keeps rewatching the Lorax, literally.
Whoever's doing that really needs to stop. That is theft. Listen, did you know that the word bird was originally spelled B-R-I-D? Now you do.
Whoever is hacking into my Netflix account.
What do you mean B-I-R-D? It still is spelled like that. Wait, what did he say? B-Y?
B-R-I-D.
B-I... Bird? Shit, I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. Brid. Oh, B-R-I-D. Gotcha.
I think so.
Gotcha. I'm slow. Okay. The show you guys have tuned in for is the UFC show, and we will have Justin Nunley and Darian Weeks. Darian Weeks is a UFC fighter in the welterweight division. His last fight was with Ian Gary. His most recent fight, I forget the guy's name, but it just got rescheduled with a new guy because the guy he was supposed to fight was a world champion kickboxer, and but didn't have enough mixed martial arts fights. So actually, I just saw yesterday the UFC actually dropped that guy, the guy that Cedric, that Darian was originally supposed to fight.
Yeah. Was it because he didn't have enough MMA fights or what?
Yeah, I think so. And here's the schedule we're going to be talking about today while we wait for Justin and Darian to show up. Not wait, but UFC 278 Saturday. The main card starts at 7 p.m., but I will probably start watching more like 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh shit, they've made some other adjustments already. Wow. Oh shit, AJ Fletcher's gone. That fight's gone.
Really?
Oh, unless they moved it. AJ Fletcher was on the show. Wow. I wonder what happened. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's been moved up. Okay. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. when the prelims start, that's after the early prelims, AJ Fletcher 9-1 will be fighting Ang Lusa, and AJ was on the show. So we'll talk about that fight. He was supposed to be the on the prelims. He was the top guy in the prelims. But of course, the fight that everyone wants to talk about, the fights, is Kamary Usman versus Leon Edwards. Gonna be crazy. We'll get into that. Luke Rockhold from Santa Cruz, California, 16-5. I don't think he's fought in 3 years. He'll be fighting Paulo Costa. Everyone wants to know, is Luke's chin still susceptible? If it is, this fight will be over in the first 5 seconds.
When I watched that clip of him talking with Paulo Costa, he's like, I too would die in the ring. That was him, right?
No. That was Dominic Cruz and Chito Vera.
Oh, never mind. Regardless, I don't think that guy was being serious.
Oh, you think Dominic Cruz was just fucking with them?
I think one of them was like legit, like I'm willing to die in there, and the other one was like, yeah, me too, for sure. I would totally fucking die in there. What?
Bye. Happy shell hunting. Kids are going to the beach to find shells. I don't think we should. I think we're going to get a cease and desist for this. I can't believe that we've gotten that. That just means that we're small time. The fact that we haven't got a cease and desist. Come on, Santa Cruz, what are you doing? For this logo, Travis is saying that we should maybe make some stickers. That makes me nervous. Listen, hi, hello, Mr. Nunley. Nice of you to join us, Mr. Nunley. Justin.
I can't keep shit straight.
Justin.
It's bad.
Justin Nunley.
Can you hear me?
Nunley.
Hello.
Yeah. What kind of name is Nunley?
I don't know. I think it's Irish.
Just because of your drinking, or because of the way the word looks?
No, I just from research.
You know, your dad. How tall are you?
I mean, what do we really know?
We know that the Spaniards came and raped the Native Americans, and now we call them Mexicans.
I mean, we don't know that. We've heard that.
You're right. That is true. You're right. Thank you for unfucking me. I appreciate it. And now they're the post. And now Mexicans are the poster children of Catholicism. It's fascinating to me how quickly a whole group of people could be disappeared, and now they're called Mexicans. And like, people now stand up for their Mexican rights. It's like, dude, you were just tricked by Europeans that supposedly came over. And
why are we talking politics?
We're not. We're talking about, it's anthropology. It's anthropology, and there's sex in it too. It's sex ed.
I like sex ed. Hey, so you asked me how tall I am. I'm 5'11".
No shit.
Yeah, everybody thinks I'm short.
Why don't you just say 6 foot?
Yeah.
Because I'm not 6 foot.
Yeah.
Nobody would.
Caleb.
Nobody would care.
Hey, but no one knows, Justin. No one knows. Are you really 5'11" or are you 6 foot? No one knows.
I mean, you don't really know.
Are you Mexican or are you Irish? What is Irish?
I mean, we don't really know shit if you think about it. I'm not trying to get philosophical, but we just know what we've heard. You know, You don't really know shit. And I'll tell you, one thing that I have learned from like being online, I've always heard, only believe, none of what you hear and only half of what you see. right? And until I got on social media and started creating content, and then you've got people coming at you from all different directions. I understand. Like I don't listen to anything anybody tells me anymore. Even if I see it with my own two eyes, like unless I can verify that is the entirety of what I'm supposed to be seeing, I don't pay no attention, man.
I like that. So you could be getting a handy from your wife, but you're still not sure if it's her hand. That could be your hand.
Could be
your hand. Anything's possible. On a serious note, that's the misunderstanding that people don't understand about science. Science isn't truth. Science is just whatever offers the greatest predictive value. So it's what we believe now that will allow us to have the greatest predictive value. So an example would be Halley's Comet. Based on some calculations, we know that it will come in 3 years, 7 days, and 2 hours, and that it was here. But that calculation could change. Another great example.
Did you know that they used to think that the cure for impotence was wearing pants on your head? And that was backed by science at the time. So that goes right along with your point.
Yeah. Did you know that in 2020 they thought wearing a mask would?
And here we go with the damn politics.
Hey, is that true? Tell me when I can talk about it in 30 years. What about the pants thing? That was done in the United States. Oh, they bled George Washington to death. Those same guys that thought putting the pants on your head would.
Yeah.
Is there any fact that you're holding on to that's just like you don't want to let it go because it's just too good and you're afraid you'll lose something?
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's like, fuck, that's good. That's got to be used. I
have it. It is good. Like it is the most mind-blowing shit I have ever heard in my life. And I've never even uttered the words of it yet.
Wow.
I don't know what I'm going to use it.
Where did you learn it?
Hell, I don't even remember.
Hey, do you know
took a lot of research on my part because when I first heard it, I was like, there's no way that's true. And then I did some research.
Fact checked yourself. You fact checked yourself.
I always do. I always fact check myself. Because if I don't, people gonna talk shit.
And if you do, people are gonna talk shit.
People gonna let you know. Oh, and that brings me to another interesting point. Welcome to Real Talk Friday. Stop. I don't know who needs to hear this today, but stop letting your happiness be dependent on other people's opinions. You're the only one that's in control of that.
You know what I heard about you, Justin?
What?
I heard you have a huge cock.
I do. It's true.
Now tell me, did that opinion just make you happy when I said that?
No.
Liar.
I stay even keel, baby.
Hey, how many?
Hey, that brings another Real Talk Friday to the mix.
Man.
Don't let other people's compliments go to your head, and don't let their criticism go to your heart.
Ooh, I like that. That's a nice twist on that. Go to your heart, right. Hey, there was a guy in the comments earlier. Oh, nice of you to join us, Mr. Weeks. Have you had your coffee yet, sir?
Sorry about that. Got a little busy.
A fella that cuts hair for a living, your shit sure does look messed up today.
I'm telling
hey, dude, that looks like one of those strings coming out on the couch when you're a little kid and you know you shouldn't pull and you look around and you just fucking
you keep
pull
pulling on that shit.
Yeah.
You just keep pulling on. Where did he go?
I was going for the Superman look.
Caleb, Justin wants you. He needs a mill guy. There's two of us fucking civilians, me and Darian. He needs one of you guys.
All right, where were we at?
I want to serve my country. I'm going to join a group of just dudes. I know what you want to serve.
Hey, it's not gay if it's everybody.
Right.
That's hilarious.
Justin's like, should I become a priest or should I join the military? Should I become a priest or should I join the military?
Did you know that I preached a good bit?
No, that's nice though. I like that.
I'm very good at it. A lot of people have told me that's my calling. I don't think it is.
Hey, how about this? That fucking dude was up on the cross, and he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
Come on now.
Was he just holding on to that for like 10 years? He's like, if they ever fucking get me, I'm dropping this bomb on them.
No, I'm telling you, his biggest mic drop moment was sitting at the Last Supper, and he said, one of y'all's going to betray me.
Aye.
He already knew who it was, too.
Aye.
Yeah, he dropped the mic. No, and I'll agree. I'll agree right there. You would be if you knew you were that guy. Ugh.
But see, the thing is, he didn't know he was that guy at that moment. He was
Oh,
probably sitting there like, yeah, I ain't doing it. He did.
Right.
He did. We all got a price dog.
Oh man.
There's no way I would trade Justin for another TikTok comedian who had only 1 million more followers. There's no way.
You say that. Shit. Everything that I've got is for sale except for my wife and kids, and they're free to a good home. Hit me up.
Hey, what happened? What happened to your setup, dude? What it looks like cleaner or different or less professional or more professional? Like your setup's a little different. Your desk?
I mean,
It's got the wide angle.
I can junk it up if you want me to.
He did clean. He cleaned up, but it was.
Yeah. Smoked some meth and then I started cleaning.
Darian, I'm going to ask you a question about Justin. I want you to don't hesitate. Just spout off your first answer, even if you don't know. Just guess. I'm going to ask you a question. You just whatever pops in your head, you just say it. Okay.
Right.
How tall is Justin Nunley?
Oh, 5'6".
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Was I right?
Yep. Fucking nailed it. 5'6".
No. But so the past two, the funny thing about this is like people fuck with you about your height, right? They always come at you and they're like, oh, short king. They try to get under your skin. What they don't know is I don't care, right? Like I'm not sure, but even if I was, I can't control that. So why do I care about it?
Yeah,
right?
I'm 5'5", by the way.
But are you really?
Yeah,
I'm 5'11",
Like
Darian. 5'11". So how tall are you?
No way you're 5'5".
Oh, that's a door.
Fine,
He's shorter than
5'4",
Tree.
asshole. Fine, Darian, 5'4". No, I'm 5'5".
You're 5'5"?
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of man in a little body, right?
I did not see that coming. I definitely thought you were like 6 foot.
The past two collaborations that I've done with people, like I see them and I'm like, on videos, and I'm like, they're short, right? And then I meet them and they're like 6'3". One of them was 6'3", the other was like 6'2", and I'm like, people just gonna keep calling me short because I'm picking tall ass people to do shit with.
I'm telling you. What how tall are you, Justin? You're 5'10"?
5'11".
No way.
Crazy. Damn. Yeah. Look at him. Savage.
Maybe you just that's pretty good.
The door never lies.
I definitely got you guys' height flip-flop. 5'5", Sevan? What is going on?
Armenian, dude. I'm Armenian. I'm like the biggest dude in my family.
Holy shit.
I'm the only man. I'm the only man-sized human in 3 generations.
Dude, one of the shortest people that I have met over the past year that I did not think was short at all is Paula Abdul. She is like the shortest woman. Bro, she's like literally like me standing here. She's like here, man.
Get out of here.
Dude, she's tiny.
Where did you see her?
It was an award show. She was one of the special guests at the award show. I was one of the presenters and I won an award at it. So
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Of course you won an award if you were one of the presenters. I give myself this.
5 foot flat. Yeah.
I'm telling you, she's short, bro.
She's small.
Hey, when we get off here, I will tell y'all a story about her that I was just I don't want to tell it out in public forum just because like I don't want to embarrass her. But dude, it was the wildest shit I've ever seen.
Was she intoxicated? I picture her always having a little swerve on.
It wasn't a little intoxicated. We'll talk about it offline. It wasn't a little. Like it was like I looked at her when she walked past me. I'm like, how is she really going on stage like that? Like, is she going to talk?
Hey, Darian, you're the dude who you were supposed to fight. He got fucking. Not only is he not fighting you anymore, but he got booted from the UFC. Did you see that?
What? No, I did not see that he got booted from the UFC. I did see that he was not fighting me anymore. But I think the French Boxing Commission wasn't going to allow it because he only had 2 fights. And so,
even though he's a world champion at kickboxer, that's fucking nuts.
I mean, the only thing he doesn't know is wrestling. Like, come on now, he's still lethal with his hands. But I mean, it was going to be the first MMA or UFC show over there in France. So I mean, I feel like they're still filling it out, and they don't have the rules quite set in stone over there. Which you think the UFC would have known that before they scheduled the fight, but yeah, we checking.
Bro, you good? Did we just wander into an episode of MTV Cribs?
I wonder what time it is there. What time is it, Caleb? Can you tell us what time it is, or will that give us too much information?
No, it's like cricket wireless.
It's late.
Like in the morning, late, like 3 a.m?
No, in the evening.
Look at, I know that's what I'm thinking too, Albert. Caleb's gonna show us the aliens.
You wish.
Okay.
We're just gonna start searching time zones, see where he's at.
I think we all know. We all know.
Wait, we got people calling in now?
They can if they want to.
Because
when you guys didn't show up, I was scared I was gonna have to talk to Caleb, so I put the call-in number.
Who's calling in?
Scared, so.
Quit being a bitch. Call in.
Okay. Can we pull up the card, the UFC card? We'll go to.
We're here to talk about the UFC. Okay.
The early prelims.
Darian, when are you fighting?
It's moved to September 10th now.
What country?
Las Vegas.
Awesome. Congrats. That's better. You don't want to go to Paris.
September 10th.
I won't. Yeah, you're not doing anything, Justin. I should see you down there. Let's go,
dude. Let me work your corner.
It's Nate Diaz's last fight.
Oh,
you got to be down there.
Hey, he doesn't even say, "Hey, can I rub your back in the back, or can I carry your bag to your hotel room?" It's just like, let me work your corner.
Yeah, man.
Why don't you ask him if you can work his wife while you're at it? What a fucking guy!
No, I'm telling you, like, I just want to be one of those guys one time to like stand off to the side. You know how everybody's giving like technical advice, like right arm, hook his right arm. I just want to be over there and be like, fuck him up. Beat his ass! Street fight guy back here in the back, like, beat his ass!
I was thinking the other day, I don't know why this came up in conversation, but do you think it's illegal for cornermen to drink beer while they're in the corner?
They're not participating in the fight.
You know?
I feel like so many people show up to that shit drunk.
Dude, let's test that theory. I'll work the corner and just be fucked up as a bicycle.
Be fucking hammered.
Let's go.
Hey, how about when Greg Hardy hit the fucking
inhaler?
Idiot.
Why would he do that? I don't even understand why they thought that was okay. Like, oh yeah, take these steroids for your lungs while you're out of breath. Like, what? You fucking idiots.
Sevan, did you get a new camera?
No.
Something was different.
He's just in a brighter room. That's what the fuck it is.
You'll like this. I know you guys love stuff like this. I love stuff like this.
Microphone looks like a dick, by the way.
It is. So I got this. There's this woman who watches the show, and she's become a benefactor of the show. And this is the second time she's let me stay in this the most insane fucking house sitting right on the beach in Newport Beach. And I'm here for 2 weeks. And she gives me 2 condos. So there's one condo over there, and it's attached to this condo over here, and they both sit on the beach. And this one she lets me turn into my podcast studio. So then my family stays over there. So in the mornings I just do my podcast over here, and then I just go work out all day and get drunk on the beach and swim in the ocean.
I can't take Newport Beach as being high class in my own head. And here's why. Listen to me. When you say Newport Beach, my mind goes back to my crusty ass uncle that used to chain smoke Newports and like just him smelling like a dead Yeti's asshole, you know? Like
Dead Yeti's asshole.
yeah, you ever
What does
smelled
that
one?
even smell like?
I've yet to smell a dead Yeti's asshole.
But when you do, you'll know what's up.
I'm not an asshole guy. I never look at anyone's Cheerio.
my mind just keeps going back to Sevan being 5'5" trying to swim.
Shark bait. I'm shark
Two little
bait.
nugs. Just
Oh man!
Hey, Justin, there's so much money here. It's fucking crazy. Seriously, it's like everyone here drives a fucking McLaren. I feel like I'm in Dubai. You have a McLaren?
no.
Oh, and we went over to the yacht club. Yeah, the yacht club, and we went on a little tour of the fucking of the harbor. And the kid who I think he's under 40, the kid who invented the Oculus glasses, he has a fucking boat parked in front of his house. And I want to tell you how big his boat is. His boat's probably, I don't know, 40,000 square feet. His boat is not only bigger than my fucking entire and amazing house that I own, but he has flags on his boat that are bigger than the square footage of my house, like thousands
It's
of
not a
square.
Confederate flag, is it?
It's what's a competitor flag?
Confederate flag. You can't.
No. Well,
Okay,
maybe.
okay,
I don't know.
good.
Fuck, I don't know that
No.
kind of stuff. But I'm just telling you, like it is
I
so
hope-
swanky here. It's fucking. I feel like I'm in the Middle East. I mean, it's crazy.
That's where my mind immediately went, because that's what a yacht where I'm from. When you say, "Oh man, he's decked out with flags and stuff," you know, you like my mind immediately goes to, "Oh, he owns a pontoon." Got it. You know.
Hey, so I'm from California. Is the Confederate flag is the one that the people who wanted to keep slavery had, and that's why that's the bad flag?
Yeah, or the flag.
Yeah, it was used by white supremacist groups. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's a flag, I guess.
and the other flag is the one Abraham Lincoln had that set the slaves free.
Yeah, except it has like 40 or like 37 more stars on it.
Than it did back then.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we put on that many countries, states.
Yeah.
They're states, right?
Yeah. Thought they were countries, but now that you verified that they're states, yeah, they're states.
I keep waiting for them to add one more and go 51, because Puerto Rico's been a U.S. territory for how
Get
many
it.
years?
Let's get it.
I know. I feel like
we send enough aid down there. Hell, just bring them in, make them pay taxes too.
How about when Trump was shooting 3-pointers with paper towels down there? Do you remember that video?
No,
You remember that, Darian?
Yes, I do.
it's fucking wild.
Savage.
He thought he was doing something too. Like, hey, catch this.
That's when I hated him. But I've changed my ways. That's when I hated him.
You get a paper towel. You get a paper towel. Yeah, that was
Look at Justin's like Justin doesn't do politics. Okay, get off of that. Let's go back to the Confederate flag. That's a better
hold on.
subject.
No, let's talk about it. I do politics. Like, I have political opinions. I don't put them out there. They like, because here's the thing, right? In my mind, fucked up as a bicycle. In my mind, dude, when is the last time you have had a political discussion with somebody and you changed their damn mind? You ain't gonna do it. Like, so what's the sense in sitting there arguing about it? Ain't nobody changing their fucking mind. You ain't changing mine, right?
What do you think about this line? Well, that's your truth.
Well, we all have different perceptions of life because it's based on where we're from and what environment we're raised in. So like your perception of something may be totally different than my perception. So that is your truth, right? So like if you take what I just said as hateful, to you that's hateful, that is your reality. Was that the reality that I put it out in? No, but it is what it is in your head.
I don't think it's a truth. I think what you said, I think it's a perception. It's not necessarily a truth. It's how you perceive.
But perceptions in your own head is your truths. That's what you perceive something as, and you take that as a stone cold fact. Like, no, that's how that was meant. In your mind, that's the truth.
Yeah, but perception. I mean, yeah, I think it's more perception because there is one basic truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I saw a guy shoot a woman in the chest, you know what I mean, and you saw that same guy just running and he didn't have a gun and everything, and it was just 10 minutes later from when I saw, your truth is not that he killed that woman. My truth is, you know what I'm saying? There's a basis to where, point of view is just oh, this is what I saw or this is what I experienced, but still that a truth is something that's constant. It's, oh yeah, this really happened. Nobody knows
A
what
fact or belief that is accepted as true. So if you accept a fact or a belief, if you accept a belief in your head as being true, that's your truth. And that goes right along with what somebody else just said. It's a common military saying, right? Perception is reality. So if you perceive something in your world, in your head, that is the reality of it, whether it may be or not.
I guess, yeah. I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah, I
think it's true that Leon Edwards is a big man, and that my opinion was changed, that he is actually gonna fuck Usman up. And I would have never thought that, but if you could pull up that clip of them standing face to face, I know it's not popular. I know it's not popular.
That's a good segue.
But Leon's head is bigger. This is the truth, people.
He said his head is bigger, huh?
His head is bigger than fucking Usman's head, and he is more man than Kamary Usman. Just like Justin Nunley looks like he's 5'5", but he's really 5'11", Usman is not the big man that we thought he was when you see him standing next to Leon Edwards. Caleb, Jesus, how many times am I going to say it before you pull it up? My God.
I'm pulling it
Get
up.
your shit together, Caleb.
Yeah.
This ain't a dress rehearsal. Let's go.
Look at that.
I mean, I agree. He is a bigger guy, but
look at his head, dude.
Man, I don't say that he's gonna. I ain't saying he's gonna get beat, but I mean, Nate Diaz wobbled him with one.
I know it's fucked.
One punch, and do you honestly think that Kamary Usman does not have the power of Nate Diaz?
I hear you. I hear you. How about this? And I feel like an idiot talking to you about this. I think that his offense is so incredible, his punching offense that Leon Edwards has, that it's going to be a new kind of defense that Usman isn't ready for.
I'll give him that. Yeah. Okay.
He's a striking fucking machine, this guy, Leon.
He is a striking machine, and he's sharp. But can he defend a takedown? Because when Kamary gets in trouble, he's going to shoot for the legs. I mean, point blank, period. He's going to shoot for the legs. And then also we have this battle of everybody so far that's contended for the title from 155 up to heavyweight. They always get this little fear, uncomfortability about them. You know, we saw it when Jaron Cannonier fought Israel Adesanya. Big guy, we thought for sure he's going to knock him out. He had this little kind of scaredness of, oh, I don't want to get close or I don't want to get cracked. We see it every person who fights Usman, you know what I mean? They say what they're going to do. The only person I feel like that's actually done what they said they were going to do is Colby Covington, and he took him to a decision, you know what I mean? So you have to put that in the factor, you know, is Leon at this moment going to be too big for Leon? You know what I mean? Has he truly been waiting for the moment to where, oh yeah, I'm excited about this and I'll take his head off? We'll see. And plus the fights that they've had, like Leon Edwards 10 wins compared to Kamary Usman's 13 wins before they fought each other last. Kamaru's beat some more top fighters than Leon Edwards has, you know what I mean? And I mean, that's good. And Leon Edwards went to decision with a lot of those guys, and you know, Kamary Usman is putting people away. So this is all big factors of what this will entail.
For those of you who don't know, Kamary Usman has never lost a fight in the UFC.
Yeah, no,
it's fucking nuts,
and it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen in this fight. You've already made your mind up, and that's your truth. That's fine, but it ain't gonna happen.
Wow. It's been
and
7
Leon
years
Edwards hasn't lost a fight since the last time he fought Usman.
Yeah. This is a fight to see. I'm so excited that this fight is happening.
And that was 7 years ago.
Yeah, 7 years ago. But think, Leon Edwards only has 10 wins in 7 years. I mean, you can fight at least twice a year and get 14 wins. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
he had some really unfortunate shit happen to him just scheduling wise, right? He was stuck over there in the UK. They were locked down. The UFC couldn't get to him. I mean, people canceling fights on him. I mean, he had some fucked up shit happen to him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Another interesting stat about Usman, and I wanted to check with you guys on this. I heard yesterday that he's never been taken down, but I thought Colby did take him down a couple times.
No, they didn't count it.
They didn't.
No, he still has 100% defense of takedown. Look, and not Kobe Covington, but I seen Kamary Usman at Sanford when I went to go train out in Florida. And I so wanted to get around with him just to fucking shoot a takedown and just put him on his ass. But he was being the champ, so he was picking his people that he wanted to go with. And I wasn't one of those. So
hey, is that how you know? What does that say about you? Sorry, were you going to say something, Justin? I won't forget. I'll ask Darian. You want to say something?
I like turtles.
What does that say about you, dude? Usman's there. Why weren't you more tentative? Why weren't you like, hey, it's the champ. I shouldn't, I should let other dudes go. Why were you like, fuck, I need a shot at him?
Oh, because he is the champ. He's the top. Oh man, this is gonna sound all right. So I'm
say it. Fuck it. No one's listening.
I'm a fucking anime fanatic. All right, you guys watch anime? No one.
You should have kept that to yourself. I'm so sorry. You
Cartoons.
should have kept that to yourself.
Hey,
my 9-year-old watches it.
There you go. See, me and
When
him.
I think of anime, I just think of perverts. I just think.
I didn't know. Listen, here's real talk. I didn't know that anime was a thing. I thought it was just like a category of porn, right? I thought that, and so when somebody told me like several months ago, they're like, no, there's like actual like anime, and I'm like, yeah, it's just, you find it on the hub. They're like, no.
Hey, dude,
you know what? It blew my mind.
Justin, sorry, Darian. I'm gonna let you talk in a second. You know what anime is? Anime is like if I'm reading a comic book, but I don't want you guys to know, I'll be like, I was reading this graphic novel. I mean, anime is just fucking cartoons. Yeah, graphic novel.
Yeah, anime is just cartoons that kill people and cuss a lot in them. That's all they are, really. But anyway, it's just this mindset that I've had since a young kid, and I watched this anime called Dragon Ball Z. It's one of the most famous animes out there. And then there's this main character named Goku, and his main point is to fight the strongest people he can fight because he wants to be the strongest, period. He wants to know, I can beat anybody, I can do anything, it doesn't matter. And just from watching that from real young age to, growing up, that's just what my mindset's been. If I see somebody who's bigger, stronger, better than anything at me, you know what I'm saying? We could be playing fucking ping pong, you know what I'm saying? If there's a guy who's fucking a beast at ping pong, I'm going to try to go ahead and go up against him and see if I can't beat him, And it's just that, I don't know, it's just that mindset that I guess big competitors have where it's like, oh yeah, you're the best, you're the top dog. Let me see if I can take a bite out of you. So,
bro, it bothers me.
Do you think he's shielding himself from losing?
I think it was too much of the unknown for him to go against me, just because I was an athletic person and I was dominating a lot of guys in there in sparring day, and there were some cameras rolling around in there, and it was just too much. Like, oh, I don't know this guy, unknown. What could happen? You know what I mean? Could this guy get a shot off on me? You know what I mean? Would he get a combination off on me? And now these cameras are like, oh, look, the Usman's getting touched up by this guy who only has 2 UFC fights. You know what I mean? And
by the barber, getting touched up by a fucking barber.
Barber, boy, getting touched up, lined his ass up. But so I think that was mostly what it was. It wasn't out of fear. It was just out of like, this could be more bad for him than it could be good. So he didn't take that.
Do you think that mentality is like hardwired in? Like, because and I ask that because like I'm a very competitive person, and even if I like if me and you decided we're going to spar, like you're a better fighter than me, there's no doubt about it, but I'm going to keep doing it until I finally get like a victory on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I get so aggravated at my kids because like
same thing,
bro.
I know.
I'm just like, I don't remember being like this, and maybe I was, I don't know, but like, Yeah. You think that's hardwired in, or you think
What do you
that's
mean? What were you going to say about your kids that they have like when they're fighting, like even though they're tied 3 hits each, someone still has to get the last hit, and now it's 4-3, and it's like fuck, why?
No,
No,
it's just like if I'm okay with being defeated. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. Like, bro, like I don't let it consume me, but anything that I do, I try to do the best job I could do at it. Right. And I don't know.
Except for show up to this fucking show on time. What about that?
I was
Damn.
watching
And this
Dragon
motherfucker
Ball
can't even pay
Z.
his electricity bill. Darian's lights just went out. You guys talking about being the best. Shit's coming unglued right in front of me.
I was busy watching Dragon Ball Z. He can't even get his mic turned on right now. What are you doing, Darian?
He got a phone call.
Oh,
He got a phone call saying his fight's been canceled again. His wife
your
came in.
microphone's off, dog.
Yeah, because he's talking to his wife. He's having a private conversation during the podcast. I want to hear about you guys giving a shit about anything. So you guys don't think Leon has a chance, is what you're saying? You really don't. That's a shame, and it's all because fucking Nate Diaz slapped him around a little bit.
I don't think he doesn't. I don't think he doesn't have a chance. I just don't think. I mean, you said he was just going to beat the dog shit out of Kamara. That's what I.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think maybe. Leon. I think they'll take it to a decision again. Their first one was to a decision. I think this will go to a decision as well, and it'll be decided on that. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead.
How's Leon's cardio? Can he go 5 rounds?
Oh yeah, I think him and Nate Diaz went 5 rounds. He's got
the 5 rounds, and Usman's got the 5 rounds. This thing, and what about Usman? What if I told you, and I'm just completely making this up, but in Tyrone Woodley's later fights, he forgot that he knew how to wrestle, and he just wanted to stand and bang. Is there any chance that we're going to see Kamaru's gotten too confident in his striking, and he forgot to wrestle?
I'm gonna say no, not at all. Just because Tyrone Woodley was really hyped up about the fact that he can knock people out. When he knocked Robbie Lawler out with that overhand right, I mean, oh my gosh, the world stood up on that one. So I think he got too, because you seen even against Wonder Boy, he didn't wrestle like he should have. You know what I mean? He's sitting there trying to bang with one of the best strikers in the UFC. You know what I mean? And I think he was just real hell bent on just knocking people out with power. I think the people around him in his camp hyped him up. I don't think they do that for Usman. Usman with his coach Trevor. What's his last name? Trevor
Whitman.
or something. Whitman. Yeah. He's a very technical coach. He teaches you to rely off your strengths. The only reason he didn't wrestle Kobe Covington because he knew he didn't have to. He knew, I'm not going to get taken down by Kobe Covington, and I'm going to be able to touch Kobe Covington up. Leon Edwards, it may be a different game, like you said. Leon Edwards striking looks freaking incredible, and
he hits hard. I mean, I don't think he has the volume that Colby does, but he's got a lot of volume, and man, he fucking he's got more Izzy in him. You know what I mean? There's a whip at the end of that punch.
I agree. So I mean, I just see it like that.
I agree with Batman over here.
He'll be Miss Weeks. I'll be done in a minute. There's only 17 more minutes left of the show, Miss Weeks. That's it.
You're good.
Okay. So you guys are picking Usman.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can pick against Usman, Darian, but you're gonna be wrong. If you want to take that L, let me get that early lead. That's fine.
Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and go Leon. Let's see.
Listen, okay. So since both of y'all picked against Usman, I want to put a handle of like Top Shelf on it. Y'all down?
Deal.
Oh, we don't got that TikTok money, motherfucker. We don't got that TikTok money.
Darian said bet. I bet Top Shelf, winner's choice.
Let's go. That's agreed. I'm a betting fool. I'll bet the house on it. So let's go.
Yeah.
What did Jesus say about betting? Are we allowed to bet?
Just not in the church.
Don't be given to filthy lucre. Yeah.
Okay.
We're good because Darian's not filthy.
You got Usman. Sorry.
Let's
go.
go.
It's gonna be a good night. Good night. Paulo Costa versus the old man, 37-year-old Luke Rockhold. He doesn't seem like he's matured a bit to me. Uptight, pretentious.
Did you hear what he said? Did
know-it-all.
you hear what he said about the UFC? He's so
He's a
cold,
jerk. He's a jerk.
but he's so cold to say that about Dana White because, like,
What'd he
What did
say?
he say?
well, just because that Dana White, like these people are letting Dana White run the UFC, and he's basically fucking fighters on the way he pays them. Like they haven't been, the pay hasn't changed. It's been the
No,
same.
he jumped on that whole Jake Paul bandwagon when Jake was talking about that shit.
I know he did, but
Yeah.
I mean, and you know what? I don't want to relinquish my position in this UFC. Hey, I'm happy to be here. Okay, Dana White, you good, right? But I mean, I wouldn't say I don't, agree with some of the things he said. But Dana White said he'll never change the way he pays people, as long as he runs the sport. He will never change, and that's crazy to say that. You know what I mean? That he said fighters keep what they kill is what he said. He said if you want to get paid, you basically have to throw your life away in there. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, I guess
It's a fucking crazy job, that's for sure. It's barbaric, it's crazy. So is working in the fucking coal mines.
True.
So is working out on a fucking oil rig out in the fucking middle of the Pacific. I mean,
True.
this shit's being a firefighter, being in the U.S. military when they let fat fucks work in there next to you who you have to depend on to fucking save your life is fucking crazy too.
Working in coal mines nowadays and working on an oil rig, you probably make $200,000 a year. You know what I mean?
They earn their money for sure.
Some UFC fighters only make $70,000, and they still have to spend half of that on training. You know what I mean? Now it's
and
like
half on taxes.
You know what I mean? And now you're like, oh, I made $20,000. I feel so rich. You know,
and the highlight of Sam Alvey's career is fucking meeting Justin Nunley.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm coming in hard. You guys are fucking asleep. I'm fucking just KOing fools right now.
I was just texting him too. Like I'm in a text conversation with Sam right now. I'm gonna tell him I'm talking shit. I'm fixing to just send him the link. Be like, jump in the studio.
Yeah,
he talking shit.
Send this fucking midget. Send this midget a fucking link. I'll fuck him up.
Tell him to call in. Give him the call number. Yeah, that'd be good.
Dude, I called him. I talked to him after the fight. Man, he got fucking worked up. That he broken jaw, right?
He did. Wait, last week he fought?
Yeah. Was it last? It was 2 weeks ago. He fought and he got knocked out in the first round. I tell you what though, to Sam's credit, when he got hit the first time, when he got back up, I was like, that's a bad dude. And his jaw was broke the first time he got up. And then he wound up getting finished off. But to stand back up after he took the leak he did, Lord have mercy.
33-18-1. That guy's been in a lot of fights.
A lot of fights, man.
A lot of fights. But
and he fought some dude with a fucked up name, Ola Kissa Juka something.
Oh yeah, man. And you know that he has the longest losing streak right now in the UFC.
Sam does?
Yeah. 8 losses in a row.
The couple of those were bullshit, though, man. Like, if you go back and watch those decisions, it was like, how did you pick that?
Yeah.
You know? And I'm not even saying that because I'm friends with him, but, like, a couple of them were like,
and because of those, like, the fights that he's been in, like, that's why the UFC keeps him around. He makes barn burners, you know what I'm saying? Like, he will go in there and just swing those fists for sure.
Dude. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, is that the longest losing streak in the history of the UFC?
In the history. No cap on you, Sam.
But I just like talking about this because it makes Justin feel like
I'm like, bro, congrats, you've got a UFC record. Hold on.
Like you're talking about some dude's girlfriend after she dated the football team. Like they don't like it. That makes you feel uncomfortable.
He's been in the UFC for a while, like almost 10 years, I think.
Holy cow. Dude, he fights a lot. He fights every year.
But I tell you what, man, one thing about him is he's real with himself. Like he jumped the next day, he jumped on there and he's like, I don't know where it happened, but somewhere along the way I lost a step. You know, like he's real about it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to this. Sam Alvey fought 4 times No, sorry. 4 times in 2016 and 4 times in 2017, 3 times in 2018. The fucking guy fights.
Yeah, he's a banger.
His wife didn't his wife won America's Next Top Model.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Yeah, they've got like 6 kids too.
Oh shit.
He's an awesome family guy.
He's got to be. He comes across as the nicest fighter ever, even nicer than Darian.
What?
Yeah, his wife.
Paulo Costa has sort of reinvented himself. He's like the nice guy. He's not talking too much shit. When they did the face-off, he just kept telling Luke, just be cool, just be cool, just be cool. He did say in the press conference, I'm going to knock this old man out. And why is he trying to dress like a little kid? I don't think Luke stands a chance. I think this is Paulo's comeback, and this is the end of Luke Rockhold's career. And Luke Rockhold is claiming he's the greatest grappler in the UFC. I'm pretty sure just a year or two ago we saw Nicky Rod over at Austin's B team just fuck Luke up.
Pride comes before the fall. That dude's going down.
Yeah.
You think who do you think Luke Rockhold's going down? Rockhold's losing. I feel too. I feel Paulo Costa understood that the cockiness against Adesanya and everything wasn't working, and so he changing it up, and he's going with the let me just stay focused on the fight. I don't need to talk shit right now. And
look at Conor McGregor. Perfect example. Pride before the fall, man.
Literally.
Hey, man, I kind of don't want to see him come back.
Why?
Because I just like him, and I don't think I don't think if he's either going to beat up someone who he's either. I mean, like who's the guy? The weirdo guy, Mexican cat out of California who got in a fight with Dana publicly. Diego Sanchez. I mean, like that's like Conor's gonna fight someone like Diego Sanchez, and it's gonna make me hate him.
Yeah,
it's gonna make me hate Conor.
He better not. He better fight the top of the division, especially the name he's got. He don't have a chance to fight Diego Sanchez. That's not fair. And
if he does do that, if he fights someone at the top of the division, I mean, like someone like Gaethje, I think was gonna knock Conor into fucking the next.
I would love to see that. You know what I mean? Conor, but just to see Justin Gaethje not Conor McGregor, but that'd be fucking exciting. But I mean,
they are two beautiful men. If you are into gay porn, but you are not, the nudity is a little much for you. You just need a little introduction to gay porn. I do think that the Paulo Costa Luke Rockhold fight is a good entry level. They'll be in tight booty shorts. There'll be probably some 69ing. You know what's that? They call it something different in the UFC. They call it North South. Yeah. Hey, it's just your perception. It's just your perception, gentlemen. It's just your perception.
Nobody filled out the short. Nobody quite filled out the short, like fighting shorts, like the really shorty shorts, like GSP though.
Oh
that dude had a straight banana hammock rocking, dude. And when he would like sit on people's face, he just grinded it there. I'm like, Lord, he just throwing insult to injury at this point.
Conor wears a giant cup. I mean, sometimes that thing looks like a rhino.
Yeah.
You think they're just stuffing?
Yeah.
Stuff it before.
For sure. Yes, 100%. I mean, you ain't going in there with tight shorts on, showing off you got a tiny dick, right?
Peacocking.
Yeah. These guys are the highlight video they show of Rockhold working out is savage.
Yeah, he is in shape like crazy.
Yeah, he looks fucking amazing. I think it's gone to his head though. It's like that. It's like that super hot chick that no one's ever told to shut the fuck up. Like someone like he's just not only can he beat you up, but he's beautiful. So it's just ruined his personality.
I will have to say I'll have to leave you guys. My barbershop just got stupid busy.
Okay, one last question before you leave.
Oh.
Because I don't want to leave this to Justin. He'll take advantage of me. Jose Aldo is against Merab Divashvili. They say if Jose is saying that if he wins this, he'll fight Aljamain for the title, and that'll be his last fight. Do you think? I think Jose wins this. Who do you got, Darian?
I got Jose because he beat freaking who was that guy that he beat on the first card I was on? Rob Font. I thought Rob Font was pretty great, and Jose Aldo ended up beating the dog shit out of him. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Jose Aldo as well. I think he's just got that fight left in him. He's a mean motherfucker, you know what I mean? Nice guy, but mean motherfucker in there. And yeah, I say Jose Aldo wins as well. This other guy seems to be the bee's knees. He said that freaking Sean O'Malley and Peter Yan sucked ass. So
I liked it when he said that in his accent. That was awesome when he said that. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, we'll see what he's got. I've seen him fight. He's a tough guy, but I mean,
He's tough.
I feel like Jose Aldo keeps a crazy pace, a crazy pace, and he can go anywhere, on the ground. He can strike with you. He can do it all. So I'm going to say Jose Aldo for the W on this one as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you for checking in 10 minutes late and leaving 5 minutes early. It is an honor to know a professional athlete and a man of such a high integrity like yourself. I love you.
I try to be on point as I can. You know what I mean? I got to keep my famous status up. If I'm not, I won't ever get as famous as Justin. So
That's right. That's right.
Get in there.
All right, Darian. Thanks for coming.
You guys have a good one.
You the man.
Darian.
Mr. Nunley, who do you have? Jose Aldo or Mirab from Georgia?
He's from Georgia, like the Atlanta area, or
no, not that Georgia.
I know, I'm joking. Oh. I'm going with Aldo.
Me too. You don't think he's too old, too light? He looks skinny, dude. He looks skinny.
Nah, he's straight.
His face is all sucked in.
That's a lot of fights too. I didn't realize he had fought that many fights.
His wife's 8 months pregnant.
I think Aldo's getting a little old. I don't know if he'll be able to. He's got a lot of fights under his belt.
He's got his wife's 8 months pregnant. All that tells me is he's got some pent up aggression he needs to get out.
Oh, really? You didn't smash that when they were pregnant? Because that thing gets that thing's
crazy
when they're pregnant.
No, I'm talking about them being damn hormonal. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about like them talking shit to you, and you really can't say nothing back because they'll cry.
Right. But you could, if they talk shit, you could do something else to them.
Yeah.
It's a default response. Give them the antidote. Always give your wife the antidote. It heals everything. It heals everything. Jose Aldo did not lose a fight in the UFC for 10 fucking years at one point.
That's ridiculous.
He was the first.
I've not lost a fight in the UFC in 10 years either.
Good point. What other crazy stat did I see about him?
Edging.
Yes, he's an edger. No, I made that up. Where is that? Oh, shit. I have this note, too. Leon Edwards, European champion at the age of 22. Oh, Leon's dad was fucking killed at work. He was a drug dealer.
You can't say he's killed at work if he's a drug dealer, man.
What do you mean?
Is that a workplace accident? Is that a workplace
accident?
Yeah. You can't call it that. Like, when you say that, I think it's like, some industrial equipment like malfunctioned and he lost his life.
He was killed. What?
That's not that. I mean, it is a hazard of the job, but you can't classify that as a work act. I guess that's weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a podcast scheduled for next week where Justin Nunley and I will talk about what can be considered a workplace accident and what is not. I am also going to go with Aldo. I think he's a special man, and I would also like to see if I could put a request in if Conor McGregor is going to have one more fight. I'd love to see him fight Aldo one more time.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. So who do you got, Aldo or Merab from the Republic of Georgia?
Merab.
I wasn't asking you.
I know.
I've already answered.
You did? Who'd you choose? I wasn't even listening.
I said Aldo.
Oh, okay. I was just too into my own
I thought
jokes.
you was asking him. I was like, why are we having so much dead air time right now? Like, he should just answer the question.
I'm going to dock Caleb's pay for interrupting you. I'm so sorry, Justin.
Yeah, because I said Aldo, and you said, well, you don't think. And I was like, I'm not changing my mind.
Right. Okay, I need to pay attention to the. Are you a guest or are you a co-host? Is it disrespectful if I refer to you as a guest? Yeah.
I don't give a shit what you call me.
Right, because your happiness is not dependent on what I say. We started the show with that.
Right.
That's right.
You can call me whatever you want to. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Oh.
I get whatever you call me. I guarantee I've been called worse by better. So we're good.
Ouch. You've not been called worse by better.
in this
You've
line.
not
of work.
you've not spoken to better. I want to show you this thing that I think you should purchase with some of your spare change, Mr. Nunley. Will you pop up the Luke on the Echo bike?
Trash.
I want you to buy one of these. I think you need to buy this. This is what I'm going to recommend for you, and I think you'll take my advice. You ready? I think you should buy an assault bike, and I think you should buy like a 50-inch TV. And put it in front of the assault bike on the wall. And I think you should spend 10 minutes on this bike every day.
That don't look like fun.
No, it's not. But you don't have to go as hard as him. But for all the CrossFitters that who are watching this show, it's interesting that a UFC fighter at this level. I mean, we all know it. What's the first comment, Caleb, that it says? If you could scroll to the very top. Ain't nothing like it in sports. Like everyone knows that's the death machine. Everyone. Well, there's other
Diplo
death
even
machines,
says,
but-
"I hate that thing so much." Diplo's he's a big old artist.
Justin, do you own one of those bikes?
Hell no.
Okay, I'm going to
Do I
send you
look like I own one of them bikes?
Yes, you do. I'm going to send you a link to that. If I was a good friend, I'd just buy you one. I'm going to send you a link to that, and then you're going to go to Costco and buy a TV, and you're going to set it up on a wall, and you're going to put that bike in front of it and spend 10 minutes on it every day.
Dude, you've got more money than all of us on here. I'm telling you, like the extent of like my wealth right now is I wear a Rolex with Crocs. I'm upper middle class white trash.
A Rolex with. Do you really own Crocs? Don't your feet sweat like crazy in those? I can't imagine having plastic on my feet.
No. They're well ventilated. Now, if you get the fur line Crocs, man, they'll sweat, but they comfortable.
Yeah.
I agree, Brandon. That would be a great. Well, before we go to the AJ Fletcher fight, Sevan played Justin's video about the bedside light. That one is fucking crazy. Do you know? Have you seen that one yet, Caleb?
I think so. I'm looking it up right now.
In the prelims, do you know who AJ Fletcher is? He's been on my show before, Justin. Do you know who that is? He's 9-1, white guy.
AJ Fletcher. Doesn't he do like motivational videos and shit too?
No, different AJ Fletcher. I know it's a pretty common name, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to share with you the screen while we wait for. Let me see if I can find it. Tab UFC Google search there. Okay, this guy right here, AJ Fletcher, 9-1 versus Ang Lusa. This is the last fight we're going to predict. AJ lost his last fight, but he also comes from the Contender Series where he won.
No, so he's a boxer.
He's a wrestler. Well,
Contender's a boxing show, bro.
Who is?
You said the Contender.
The Contender Series.
Oh, not like the show on NBC, The Contender with Sugar Ray.
No. Dana White's Contender Series.
Dana White's Contender Series. He won the Contender Series, I think. He came to the UFC. He lost his first fight. It was close, and he's fighting this dude, Ang Lusa. And I don't think AJ comes from fighting pedigree either. He's just a dude who's in great shape who got in the ring. I'm picking AJ.
We're going to have him back on after the fight?
I hope so.
Should.
I reached out to him last week. He didn't respond. Not everyone's as cool as Nunley.
I have a rule when I pick fights.
Yes.
So I'm picking Lusa.
Why is that?
If I'm ever on the fence, dude, I never pick against the black guy.
Right. Smart. I don't blame you. It's called discrimination, healthy discrimination.
No, the dude over here on the left looks like he would be my son's Sunday school teacher.
Right.
Yeah. Looks like he teaches swim lessons at the local pool.
Yeah. He looks like Son is his biggest nemesis. Look how pale that guy is.
What if it was what if it's a Middle Eastern guy and a white guy? What if it was Amir and AJ and you didn't know either? Who gets it?
Usually just go with the darkest guy. If I'm like on the fence, I'm just going with the darkest guy, you know?
Hey, I bet you that's true up until a point. I bet you if it was some fucking like albino motherfucker with like red eyes, you'd be like him.
Oh, yeah, because you know he's been picked on his whole damn life. He's got up shit that he needs to work through. He going to fuck somebody up, you know?
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is why this is the best UFC recap show on the internet. Can we finish? And we'll finish with this. This should be a highlight of everyone's day. Go out and purchase this lamp today.
Who invented this? And were they just sitting around one day and it's like, you know what my bedside lamp really needs right now? Foreskin. I'm sorry, but I find it highly inconvenient to give a hand every time I wake up in the middle of the night and have to use the bathroom. Listen, did you know that the longest lasting light bulb is located in the Livermore Pleasanton Fire Department in California, and it's been in use since 1901? Now you do.
Justin.
Livermore.
The guy who's the producer of this show, the executive producer of the Sevan Podcast, he teaches CrossFit to the Livermore Fire Department, and he's seen that light bulb.
Really?
Soon he sent me that, and he's like, "Holy shit! I see that light bulb every time I go in there. There's like a plaque."
Yeah, that light bulb, like they did a wattage test on it probably about a year ago, and like it's lost, like it's not shining as brightly as it should. You know, it's kind of like the Forrest Gump of light bulbs. Like it does its job, but it ain't the brightest one out there. I forget what they said the wattage was that it was running on now, but yeah.
Hey, I want to see someone get that light and spit on it, and then start pulling the skin back and forth.
I tell you, if I had it, if I had that light, here's what it would look like. Hold on. Here's what it would look like.
Just on and off, on and off. Oh,
I'm not jerking a lamp off every time I got to go take a piss. That is what it is. Did you see the one from last night that I posted?
That's how spoiled you are. For the miracle of a light, you're not willing to turn it on like that. That's how spoiled you are. Okay, no, sorry. What did you say about last night?
I really think you're overlooking my last night's video, and I think it's one of my best ones.
What platform is it on?
It's on all of them, but yeah. So nope, not that one. Right there.
Uh-oh.
If you do want to keep your semen to eat as a snack.
Listen, did you know that because of their fur, polar bears are pretty much invisible to infrared cameras? Now you do. Who the is eating their semen?
If you do want to keep your semen to eat as a snack.
When you post that, is that so? You've told me about the delicate nature of TikTok. How do you know that that's like you didn't cross the line?
I did. It got taken down off TikTok.
Oh shit!
But I reviewed it. They upheld the moderation, and then I reached out and had a few choice words about it because there's nothing wrong with that video by their guidelines. Like I have read them. I understand their community guidelines, and it just got restored about 5 minutes ago on TikTok.
It did?
Yep.
So what do you think the issue was? That it's a picture of semen?
I don't know. Her video's up. Like mine is like,
shit.
Who the fuck's eating their semen?
Yeah. Hey, so I've been suspended on Instagram now for a while, and the last two videos that they've shown me that they didn't like I put up were fucking reposts to someone else's shit.
I hate mismoderation, man. I hate it. It's like the worst.
I still haven't got my Instagram account back.
Damn.
Half the man I used to be without a blue check mark.
Dude, Instagram was hard. Like I just got verified on Instagram, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, congratulations. That's cool.
Thank you. That shit was hard.
How'd you do it? Can you tell us? Or is it top secret?
No, it's not top secret. I mean, I went through the normal channels that you would do to get verified, right? You know, you have to have press and stuff. And I submitted everything. And then I would never hear back from them. Every 30 days, I would go in there and I would apply for verification because I'm verified on every other platform. Why am I not verified here? Right. And it basically boils down to who you know. You got to know somebody that has an in with somebody that's like, hey, can you take a look at his shit?
And you did that.
Mm-hmm. It's all about networking, man. Everything in life is about networking.
Oh, so you mean after high school, the popularity contest thing doesn't go away? Life continues to be just a popularity contest? I thought that went away in high school. Fuck.
You're just not learning this?
I just like when people are like, I can't wait to get out of high school when life's not a popularity contest. I'm like, you dumb fuck.
It's always
The
going to
rest
be
of
like
it, the rest of life is a popularity contest.
I was the I was called executive director, but you could say I was the chief marketing officer of the fastest growing company on the history of the planet. I have 5 movies in Apple's all-time top 100 documentaries that I executive produced. I've directed or produced more than 10 movies. I've shot movies in over 100 countries on all 7 continents, and I can't fucking get verified. But I was verified because of someone I knew originally. It's crazy. And the person who got me verified was like, they weren't like, it wasn't like some big shot. It was just like some kid I knew. It was like this kid was like answered to someone who answered to someone who answered to someone below me on the chain of command at my old job, like four rungs down. And that dude got me crazy.
it's insane.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show, brother. Love having you. Great seeing you and Darian.
Thanks for having me. I always enjoy coming on. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Thank you. It means a lot to me.
Y'all,
and we'll be in touch. I'll see you in the text messages.
y'all take it easy.
Yeah. And I want to tell you, you look like you're 6'5" to me.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And I got 2 nipples.
You're Superman.
Beautiful.
I'm leaving the studio.
Okay, bye.
I've got a chubby. Okay, bye.
See you, Justin.
He didn't hear you.
It's fine.
2 shows back to back, kicking ass. That was the most pointless show I've ever done, and yet I really enjoyed it and I'm proud of it.
That was a lot of fun. I think we did too.
That's just because we let you stay in the front. That's why you think it was fun. You weren't put in your kennel.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yep.
Hey, look at that plug. You're not in the United States. Look at that plug on the wall. Aha. Yeah.
It's the same plug, just upside down.
No, that top one's a weird shape. You must not be in the United States of America, I see. All right, guys. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to try to do a live call-in show, and on Sunday, I'm trying not to do any more shows. I am really excited because I have been talking with Brian Friend, and he has an amazing show he's working on. I don't know if I'm supposed to let the cat out of the bag, but it's going to be huge. And J.R. Howell and Taylor Self, the Thumb, also have a pretty fucking amazing show they're working on. They're going to be really fun.
JR's competition just started today. For
the
Crash,
it did?
The Crash Crucible qualifier.
I had
I'm gonna
no
start doing those this weekend.
Oh, the qualifier. Should we link to that? Should we show? Let's do that tomorrow.
I don't know if you can register for it anymore, but
I have to pee so fucking bad. I can't do this. Could you tell I was doing a pee dance?
I always do that. I just squeeze down really hard and cry.
I like the shows that are meaningless. All right, Amanda, thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Love you guys. I'm going to hang out with Mr. Hiller today.